This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
This video brought to you by Kamikoto Knives. Well, the midterms are just 12 days away, and we have new video footage of Donald Trump pressuring Republican candidates to sell the electorate on the big lie. My name is Brittany Page, and I am filling in for Jesse Dollemore as he continues his recovery from colon cancer surgery. He is doing well, recovering at home, and hopefully you'll see him soon. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. He's back at Dollemore. And follow me while you're at it on Twitter, Instagram, and yes, TikTok at Brittany Page. So let's get to this. Tucker Carlson is out here promoting his Tucker Carlson originals. These are shot documentary style, and he's promoting them on Fox News. This newest one is about Blake Masters and his campaign for Senate in Arizona, in the state of Arizona. He's running against Mark Kelly, so if you live in Arizona, make sure you vote Mark Kelly over Blake Masters. And let's just do a refresher of who exactly Blake Masters is. He is Trump endorsed. He's an election denier. He talks about corrupt FBI and big tech being involved in interfering with the elections. And he reversed his position on abortion after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, and there was all that backlash for the Republican Party. And if you didn't know about him reversing his position on abortion, let's just do a refresher on that and read from this NBC News article. Just after it released the ad, Masters' campaign published an overhaul of his website, softened his rhetoric, rewriting or erasing 5 of his 6 positions. NBC News took screenshots of the website before and after it was changed. Masters' website appeared to have been refreshed after NBC News reached out for clarification about his abortion stances. "I am 100% pro-life," Masters' website read as of Thursday morning. That language is now gone. Another notable deletion, a line that detailed his support for a, quote, federal personhood law, ideally a constitutional amendment that recognizes that unborn babies are human beings that may not be killed. So yeah, that Blake Masters. And now, like I said, we have video footage of Blake Masters taking direct marching orders from Donald Trump to lean into the big lie that the election was stolen from Donald Trump. Before we get to that, we're going to hear a brief word from our sponsor of today's video, Kamikoto Knives.
Though food may not come up often on my YouTube channel, you can be sure that I love to cook. If I'm not making these Dollemore videos here on YouTube, I'm watching a video about a recipe or making that very recipe in the kitchen. I am constantly looking for new culinary flavors and methods and tools to help execute them. My latest go-to in the kitchen, Kamikoto Knives. Building on over 800 years of Japanese technology and used by Michelin-starred chefs all over the world, Kamikoto Knives are the finest I have ever had in my hands. Made with high-quality Japanese steel and utilizing traditional techniques, Kamikoto's single bevel edge achieves a cut you just cannot get elsewhere. I use their Santoku knife multiple times a day on everything from beef to basil. Kamikoto is now running an early Black Friday sale, offering my viewers a chance to cut $50 off any purchase with discount code Dollemore, and that's in addition to their other specials. Go to kamikoto.com/Dollemore to upgrade your kitchen carving today. Each knife is individually inspected and comes with a lifetime guarantee. And for those thinking about someone other than themselves this year, Kamikoto Knives come in these heavy-duty ash wood box, making them an excellent gift for that chef in your life who will hopefully use them to cook for you. Do not miss this opportunity to support this channel and chop an extra $50 off Kamikoto's already discounted prices. Go to kamikoto.com/Dollemore to switch to Kamikoto Knives and change your knife life forever.
Thank you to Kamikoto Knives for sponsoring this video today. Now let's get to that video of Blake Masters taking his marching orders from Donald Trump.
Mr. President, how are you, sir? Doing great.
I got a lot of complaints about that. I don't know what you did with the debate, but I heard you did great on the debate, but a bad election answer. You got a lot of support. You got to stay with those people.
Absolutely, we stay with those people. And it was a pleasure to put Mark Kelly on the ropes.
Yeah, no, he's terrible, and you were excellent.
Well, thank you.
How do you feel? How do you feel about how you're doing?
It's great. We've got the momentum. I think the race is tied right now. And you know, the debate showed all the rhinos in DC. They wanted to say, "Oh, Blake's unelectable," and then I just stomped Kelly. So I think now even the
he was terrible. You were great. He was terrible. Is Peter Thiel helping much, or what happened?
He is a little bit more behind the scenes. I don't know what happened there, but money's flowing in now.
Oh, is he sending some money now? He's giving you my help.
I think so, and I think it's going to flow in now.
Tell Peter to help you. Help.
Well, I'll tell him you said that.
The 1 yard line.
Yeah.
If you want to get across the line, you got to go stronger in that one thing. That was the one thing a lot of complaints about. Look at Carrie. Carrie's winning with very little money. And if they say, "How is your family?" she says the election was rigged and stolen. You'll lose if you go soft. You're going to lose that at the base.
I'm not going soft.
Did you hear that? Trump says, "I heard you did great at the debate, but a bad election answer. You get a lot of support. You get to stay with those people. You lose if you go soft." He's talking in like mafia terms. He's not being super clear about what he's saying, but we're all getting the message, and clearly Blake Masters is getting the message as well, that he didn't lean into the election fraud lie hard enough, and he needs to win over those people being the election deniers that make up 66% of the Republican Party at this point, according to a recent poll that I keep talking about in these videos from Public Religion Research Institute. Another quote, "If you want to get across the line," Trump says, "you need to be stronger on that one thing, election denial." Lots of complaints about it, meaning that he didn't lean into it hard enough. Look at Carrie Lake, another prominent election denier, promoting these conspiracy theories about election fraud on behalf of Trump. She's running for governor in Arizona. If they say, Trump continues, "How is your family?" she says, "The election was rigged and stolen." He's saying, follow Carrie Lake's lead. If she's asked, "Hey, Carrie Lake, how is your family doing?" she says, "Hey, did you hear the election was stolen?" That's how Donald Trump wants these people to operate. And if you're wondering, hey, what exactly did Blake Masters say at his debate with Mark Kelly that upset Donald Trump so much? What was it that he didn't do enough of in selling the voters on the big lie? Check out his answer when he's asked about election fraud.
Was that election stolen? Was it rigged in any way, shape, or form enough to keep Donald Trump out of the White House?
I suspect that if the FBI didn't work with big tech and big media to censor the Hunter Biden crime story, I suspect that changed a lot of people's votes. I suspect President Trump would be in the White House today if big tech and big media and the FBI didn't work together to put the thumb on the scale to get Joe Biden in there.
But not vote counting, not election results.
Yeah, I haven't seen evidence of that, but I'm telling you what I think the problem is. I think the problem is big tech, big media working together.
Right. Okay.
I think that's a problem.
Okay.
FBI, big tech, working together, buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. The one thing that he didn't say, though, and this is what Trump didn't like, is that he hasn't seen evidence of fraud in vote counting specifically. Donald Trump doesn't like that. No, he wants all of his endorsed candidates to be all in on the big lie. Any wavering whatsoever, not okay with Donald Trump. So here you have it. Donald Trump knows. He knows that figure that I keep repeating, that 66% of those in the Republican Party believe the election was stolen from Donald Trump. He knows that in order to gain their support, Donald Trump, and his candidates, his Trump-endorsed candidates, they need to ratchet up the fear. They need to ratchet up the animosity, the grievance. They need to keep going hard at this in order to keep their supporters engaged, afraid, and angry, because that's how they plan to win. So that begs of us to take action against them and to ensure that people like Blake Masters, who take their marching orders from Donald Trump, and Donald Trump himself, are not allowed to be in positions of power ever again. That's the important point. What do you think? Call, leave us a voicemail, 714-576-4054, or you can email us, as always, at daily@dollemore.com. You can support the channel by becoming a channel member by clicking the button below that says join. For as little as $2 a month, you can support our efforts here. I am filling in for Jesse Dollemore to keep this conversation going, even in the midst of his cancer diagnosis. And we greatly appreciate any support that you can provide. You know, he's inching closer and closer to 400,000 subscribers. I wonder if we can just gift him 400,000, if we can make a gift for him for when he comes back, that he is over that hill. That would be nice, right? To celebrate Jesse and celebrate his efforts. Maybe share this channel with a friend and help make that happen. Just an idea. I just thought of it just right now. Listen, as Jesse would say, be genuine and take care of one another.